Everyone, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. For all of you who are watching live, please let us know where you're watching. And today on Online Business Chat, we have a really great topic. It's called "What is Affiliate Marketing and Attraction Marketing," which is what our business system consists of. And today we've got a really great panel of people joining us today. So I will bring them on right now. Hi, everyone. How are you guys? I know some people are muted, but yeah, I'll just do a quick introduction. I'll do a round of introductions with everyone. But myself, I'm Paulo Perles. I am based in Vancouver, originally from Calgary. Born in the Philippines, but grew up in Calgary. And my background is in nursing. And I discovered this business about 5 years ago, and it's really helped change sort of my outlook on being able to, be my own boss, being able to have more control of my time and have the ability to create more quality time so I can spend it with my family and friends. So that's me in a quick nutshell, and I'll pass it on to let's say Esther.
Hi, my name is Esther Hernandez. I'm from Ontario, Canada. I'm very happy to be here. I am a full time mom staying at home with my four beautiful children, and while my business is running on the background for me.
Thank you, Esther. And I'll pass it to Coach Georgia.
Oh, hi everyone. I'm Georgia Williams. I'm a president and coach CEO. I have five beautiful children. I live in beautiful West Kelowna, frequently here. I'm originally actually from Toronto. Was born in New Jersey. I don't know. I have a whole big background. Come from a very old school European background, and I'm grateful for this business because it has given me so much. 30,000 worth of debt, like moved into this crazy, beautiful home and purchased a new vehicle for our family. We're always road tripping, always doing something fun. So I'm grateful, and I'm grateful to help others do the same. Yeah, that's me.
Thanks, Georgia. And I'll pass it to Royden. Royden, can you hear us okay?
I can, Paulo. Can you hear me okay?
Yep, we can hear you.
Hi, everybody. My name is Royden Simon. I am all the way from South Africa in Cape Town. I have three beautiful children, three boys. I'm married now for 8 years. Currently, I basically gave up my job in January. I'm a stay at home dad now. I found this beautiful opportunity and I am only starting out in the business, but Georgia's taken me under her wing, so I'm very happy and excited for this opportunity in order to, be my own boss, if I can call it that. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Royden. Nice to meet you. I think this is the first time we've actually had someone from South Africa. Um, that's awesome. So I'll pass it on to Tan. I'm not sure if Tan you're available because I know your daughter just woke up. But if you are you able to just introduce yourself?
Hi everyone. Hi Paul. Yes, I am. My name is Tanveer Rahman. So originally from Ontario, Toronto, but right now living in Edmonton, Alberta. The online world right now is booming. That's what, like right now, I'm in digital business. Recently, I started it. I saw the potential in it, and so for a year, I was just looking into it, like how it work and all the stuff. But after that, I understood the power of it, and obviously after that, I just start recently this business.
All right, thank you, Tan.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Uh, all right. So I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm just going to change the layout here. Um, yeah, it's not letting me do it. I'll just keep it this way. So yeah, the topic that we want to talk about is just about attraction marketing and affiliate marketing, because right now a lot of people who are potentially looking for something online space are getting misinformation about affiliate marketing versus multi-level marketing and pyramid marketing. And so we want to kind of touch on pyramid marketing, multi-level marketing, and just let everyone know what the difference is with that. And so I don't know, like Georgia, do you want to talk about just sort of what pyramid marketing consists of?
Yeah, 100%. So the reason why I just wanted to go ahead and thank you, everybody. I just want to say that. Thank you for introducing yourself. We love people from all around the world, different nationalities, and you're doing absolutely incredible. Thank you, Paulo, for co-hosting. So what I want to say is we chose this subject, like what is affiliate marketing and attraction marketing, which our business consists of, because a lot of people ask that, like, what is that? Is it a pyramid scheme? Is it MLM? This is not a pyramid scheme at MLM. We're making this very clear. So that's why we're going to describe what a pyramid scheme is. So when Paulo, that question, Paulo, if you was to ask me that right before I start this business, I didn't know what it was, because I never was introduced to it. But when everybody started saying that everything online is a pyramid scheme or MLM, I started to search what it was. And I heard so many people that came into this business, and there's people here today that's been through a lot. I won't say what they've been through, but I know that it was like pyramid schemes and everything. Oh, hi, Joshua. He has blonde hair. Oh my goodness, he's so cute. He's grown so much. Oh, I love him. Mwah. I'm sorry he sidetracked me. It's been a long time since I've seen him. That's what we do in our business. We watch our family grow, our business partners. But what I want to say is a pyramid scheme is when somebody at the top or decides to, start a business. They say that it is so-called business, and they say, well, if you put in 5,000, and if you get 3 people or so to put in 5,000, and then those 3 people put in 5,000, then you get the big reward, like 50,000. And it's all these people putting in money, but a lot of times nobody gets anything. Just the top person gets money. And a lot of times, which pretty much every time, the top person got money from everybody, and they never paid anybody out. No, even if they got that person got 3 people with $5,000, and it went into this pyramid scheme. Nobody ever got paid. I've seen and heard this so many times. So it's very scary. It's illegal. And if anybody asks you for a large sum of money and they give you nothing in return, do not do it. So I don't know if I left anything out, Paulo, but you can hit on it if you'd like.
No, that's great. It's very short and simple, but that's a great explanation. And a lot of people within our community had were affected by that too before they got into this business. And it's crazy how much money they put into it, and it's unfortunate. It does exist, and so that's what's great with what Georgia said. If you are asked to put in a large amount of money, just start raising questions, because that's for me that's a scam in a sense. And so with multi-level marketing, it's not the same as pyramid scheme, but in a way that you do have a mentor and coach and so on. So you're working with them, but you're constantly having to maintain ranks every month, meaning that you have to have reached a certain sales volume every month. You have to approach certain people every month and so on. If you don't, so let's say there's a company A. There's all 5 of us on there, and every month our quota is to have 5 sales for us to be at, let's say, level A. But if you don't maintain that quota every month, you get bumped down. And so you have to reset yourself every month and just keep maintaining that momentum. And the other part too is that you have to continue bugging family, friends, colleagues, network, because that's the only real way for you to actually introduce the type of business that you're doing. And so with what we have within one of the products that we have, that's not one of the criterias. When you reach certain ranks, if something happens in your personal life, let's say you have to go and leave the country and go take care of your family because your mother's sick or your father's sick, it may take 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, but that time that you're away does not affect your rank. You're still able to maintain that rank and continue growing your business without having to feel the pressure to constantly reach those quotas every month. So yeah, that's the definition. I don't know if I missed anything else, Georgia, on that.
Absolutely great. You know a lot more about the multi-level marketing than I do, because I know that we have these forms that show us because we get this asked a lot in our online business community, by just people who are bugging them. To be honest with you, family or friends, and then they come to us and like, what do I say? Like, you're bothering me, and we're there for them. Like, it's not like we don't feel their pain. We don't want them being judged, but we tell them don't listen to the noise. But we give them clear directions. Like, we have forms where like, this is what multi-level marketing is. Believe me, multi-level marketing isn't illegal. It's just hard. It's hard, and it's not ethical. To me, it's not ethical compared to what we have in this business. And ethical, in layman's terms, or in, it's like pretty much it's good. It's right. It's something that is, productive. It's something that's good. It's something that's, not wrong, right? It's good morals. And in this business, so what I want to jump on a little bit and ask, and I'll ask Esther. Esther, what is attraction marketing? Because we was talking about that a lot, and this woman, she has her hands full. Obviously, you see what little Joshua, and she even says it. He's a handful, and I can see it. He's probably the neediest one, isn't he? He's always running. But as a mom of 4, like, tell us in your way, how is this business attracting buyers? How is this business attracting leads? How is this business producing, the system, the automated system, 24/7? How's it working for you, Esther? Give us a little insight of what attraction marketing is, and then I'll tell you guys a little bit about what affiliate marketing is.
Hi, my name is Esther. I'm part of Anthony and Esther. For me, I love to run the business from my home, right? And I love that because it's attraction marketing. I can promote my business, and also I can be at home with my kids. I don't have to be there 24/7, be on the business, right? The business is running on the background while I take care of my kids. Like right now, I'm just enjoying them, and being off of the 9 to 5 is that's a lot of people still like to work from whatever they have careers that they like to do, right? For me, I only have a 5th grade education. So for me, running this business from the comfort of my home and going to doctor's appointments and knowing that you even have a huge community that's there to support you, for me, it has been a big stepping stone because in the beginning, I didn't know anything and I'm still learning, but we're all there for each other. And that's what I like because I have done a lot of other small businesses before, and you have to scream like you sell creams, use like all that other stuff. Here's nothing like that. Everything is taken care of you. Like as soon as you have your business set up, then I say for myself, it's anybody can do it. You don't need to have a grade 12 education. You don't need to have a college degree. As long as you have a mindset of that you want to succeed above and beyond, you can do it. Because I'm a mom of 4 beautiful children. And I love to be here with them, and nothing more than when you come home and that you get your business that is running for you, even though you are wherever you are, you're doing your things, whatever you need to do as your family, right? Taking care of them. Your business is running on the background. So, and that's what's attraction marketing. The everything is set up on the background for you. And like Georgia's our coach, and whoever we mentor, we got taught by the best. So here we are learning every day and trying to change many lives. And for me, Georgia knows my story. We had a lot of bad experience before in the past, but it hasn't kept me down because especially when I seen this business, I seen it was real. And now seeing that it was easier than what we did in the past, we have lost a lot of money. We got scammed. And once you have been scammed, what a scam is. It's not easy to lose a lot of money when you're getting into something and they promise you something. No, when you get into this business, whatever you get into, like they are there to teach you every step of the way. And that's what I love about this business because I can actually focus on myself and get ahead of the game.
Thank you, Esther. I love that. God bless you. Thank you for your kind words. And you have been doing absolutely incredible. And in the beginning, Esther was very afraid that she wouldn't be able to just do the simple training, the simple things. And now she literally helps a lot of our business partners. And she's not financially connected. She just does it out of the goodness of her heart. So thank you for that. And it means the world to as mothers to have the time with our children. You know, in our busy, crazy lives, you know, we have a business running for us in the background. Believe me, like I was looking at how many buyers I got back to yesterday, or just completed paperwork or helped a business partner. And I was like, whoa, I'm a boss. Because I was like, because I was showing somebody that wants to start the business, actually came and cleaned all my windows, and he's an entrepreneur, and I was telling him what I do, very interested, and he's booming in his own business. And he was like, my biggest fear, you know what he said his biggest fears, guys? Or he said that what he feels is, I'm just going to be a number to you, because he sees how successful I am, and that I'm busy and I have children, and that I coach a lot of people. And I'm like, I sent him a screenshot of everybody I'm like helping. I'm like, look at this. This is just a fraction of so many people I got to in like 10 minutes. And I'm like, wow, like where I am in technology, like props to technology. Okay, props to Steve Jobs with iPhones and all this. Okay, thank you, Jesus, for him. Because what we have at our fingertips, like pat myself on the back. Yes, I put my work into it. Thank you, Jesus, that, you know, I have a focused mind and I could do that. But to get back to like 14, 15 people in 10 minutes, to just like, oh, go there, do this, go that, from the technology, from a text, people sending me a picture. I was like, look, I help all my business partners. In 10 minutes, I can give like 14, 15 people, and that's a fraction, because I coach like 150 people. And not only that, there's thousands of people in our online business community that want me to help them, to literally teach them how to advertise on YouTube or Facebook or Google. Like I specify, that's my expertise, right, in the training and in the advertising, and that's what we do, marketing. So attraction marketing, I show them how to like literally attract the perfect quality client that is going to buy our products. So you're never left alone. And I just want to touch a little bit on the subject, and then I'm going to turn it to Paulo. So what is affiliate marketing? Okay, that's what I wanted to go over a little bit. So Esther touched on, you know, attraction marketing, and maybe Paulo could touch on both in a second on your perspective, what affiliate and attraction marketing is. But what affiliate marketing is, because a lot of people are like, whoa, you're an MLM. I'm like, no, we're affiliate marketing. We're not an MLM. And we don't take your commissions. We don't take a percentage, because an MLM takes a percentage of your commissions. Always. We don't do that. This company that we are affiliated with, actually all these companies that we're affiliated with, pays you upon your sales volume and gives you huge bonuses too in commissions. Okay, don't get me wrong. My business partners, if they make sales and I sponsor them on some of the companies, I get huge bonuses. I get commissions, and that's amazing. But that doesn't mean I touched theirs. That doesn't mean they gave me a percentage, you know. So Esther continues to get her 1.2K every sale, right? Paulo, I don't even know, maybe 4 or 5K per sale. Royden, you know, same, you know, 1.2K sale. Like, we get these sales, right? And that's our own. Okay, well, nobody touches our money, and I really like that. But what affiliate marketing is it means that we're affiliated with a company. So in our case, we're affiliated with 4 companies. So all these companies that we're affiliated with, they're doing the legwork. We don't do the legwork. All we do is just advertise. So they store the products, they ship the products, they create the products, they put the products through testing, they got the gold seals of quality, they're approved, you know, by the countries. So we don't have to do all that, which I really like, because I don't have time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. So I love that. But what we do comes in the attraction marketing, which is advertise. People click on our link, get walked through the buying process, they go to our website, because our tech team creates as a website, a sales funnel, all of that. They know they created to literally flow with our products. So there you go. And one is a medical grade product, one is traveling, one is communications, one is fitness program, all these different products. One is a very high paid product. It's a very high end product. The high end product, I have to sign contracts. Same thing with Apollo. As coaches, we have to make sure everything's done properly, because high end products, we have to make sure that it's signed and everything. But the ones that are not as high priced, they're very good quality. Or the traveling, people can literally buy off the website. So there's no middleman. You're simply going to your website. Somebody's clicking on it. Somebody's buying right from there. Boom! You got a sale. You got money in your wallet. You can transfer it to your bank account. You could transfer it to. They can send you a credit card. You can use their credit card or checks in the mail, PayPal, whatever the case may be. And it's a paid business. You don't have to sit there and be like, "Where's my money?" and call up someone. You get checks in the mail. You actually get a tax slip. And one of the companies, you don't have to. You don't have to write off those taxes. In other words, you don't have to. You don't have to claim that, which I love. And I'm like, how is that even possible? So yeah. So I guess I'll turn the mic to you, Paulo, and you tell us a little bit about the subject. What is affiliate marketing and attraction marketing in your words?
Yeah. Well, you touched a lot about affiliate marketing, but the one thing I want to point out was that it depends on like how hard you work with commissions based as well. Because let's say like me, Georgia, Esther, like I'm not affiliated with them financially whatsoever. We're just within the community. We're here to support each other. But let's say I had somebody who wanted to start a business, and they signed up and they started the business. And so if I'm only sort of like doing half the work, I'm not really putting a lot of work, but the person below me who just signed up is putting 150% into the business, they can surpass me in making commissions. And so that's where, when I tell people that, that's when they are like, their eyes open. They're like, wow, I didn't realize that there's even a potential to be able to do that with any online business. And so that's why like we see people within our community making 3, 4, 5, 6 figures a month. You guys, like, it's crazy how much they can make. And so that's the one thing I want to talk about with just the last part of affiliate marketing. And for attraction marketing, we didn't really touch on the automation part of it. And so within our automated system, within our group of community, we develop an automated system where your email campaigns are taken care of. George already mentioned about the your funnels and all that being created, but we also have weekly webinars that's also taken care of for you. We've got weekly masterminds. We've got with coaches, with people who are starting off, and then we have the coaches on the back end selling the products for you. And so that's why we talk about all you really have to do is advertise, do paid advertising on all social media platforms. You can do free posts as well. We teach people how to do free posts. So if you don't have the financial means to put money into ad budgets, we teach you ways to do things free that people have become successful in it as well too. So it's a mixture of like, do you want to not talk to people and so on? Then here's option A, where you can do paid advertising. But if you're comfortable with talking with people, but you also want to do the online advertising, you can do a mix of both. But if you're not, don't have the finances to put in every month to do the paid advertising, then there's free posting that we can show you how to do on all the different platforms. So there's different ways of how to do this and how to become successful, but ultimately it's the support within our community. And for people who reach out and actually, ask questions and do this versus just sitting in the background doing the training, but then they don't ask questions. Those are the ones I find that are kind of just treating the business like a hobby versus a business. And so, I see this all the time. Anytime I talk about the business, I'm looking for serious people who want to change and will treat the business like any other business. And that's how people become successful. And I think within our community, just the support we have, because we have within our private Facebook group, we have close to 134,000 people within our private Facebook group. But within people who are doing the actual business, there's close to 40,000 people globally that are doing this business. So you have the ability to reach out to any mentor or reach out to anybody that you can, build a relationship online and get that support. but ultimately you do get a support one-on-one with your mentor and a coach as well. So yeah, that's why our system is the number one online system right now to help people start an online business. That's how it is. It's been growing. I've been part of this business for over 5 years now. When I started, I was number 330. And like I said, there's over 40,000 people now, over 5 years now. So yeah, that's what I wanted to add in there, Georgia.
Wow, Paulo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Paulo's kind of a legend in this business. Okay. So am I guess, I'll put myself out there. You know, so many people don't realize their potential, right? And that was one of the biggest things that I talked about a couple of weeks ago when somebody was interviewing me. And they said, "What is your least favorite thing about this business?" I was like, "This is fun. Nobody ever asked me these questions. What my favorite, my least." And I said, my least favorite thing about this business, believe it or not, is when I coach and mentor somebody so well, and I put my time and effort into it because I promised them I'm going to help them in the business, and then they disappear for no reason. And I understand, like, I'm so compassionate. Like, before I started this business, I used to like life coach people. I totally understand. This is why I love helping my people, right? I coach them in this business. But that they go through problems, they go through mental problems, they go through health problems, they go through moving, whatever the case may be. But it's not that hard. Like, I find myself and I know everybody who's on here probably agrees, because the social media sucks you in. And when you're going through something, you want to go watch something funny, or you want to go listen to something spiritual, or I get sucked in sometimes but it sucks me, but it also gives me ideas for my business, because there's always something like, oh, I can advertise like this, or I can do. But I stop myself, and I'm like, no, I have to be, I literally have to teach myself, right, to stop. I have to discipline myself so that I could stop doing what I'm doing and get back on track and put up that post, do that ad. Like yesterday, I stood up. They all seen me through the chat, and I threw it in our chat, and I said, who's coming live with us and who wants to give their testimony? Because I ask people volunteer to just come on like this because we have certain subjects. And at 3:34 in the morning, I'm working on my biz, right? And I could be up and I could be watching Netflix and I could be doing, but I decided that I threw out 2 ads. Okay, I put up 2 YouTube ads, and I did some posting, free ads, and I helped some business partners and talked to some business partners, and was excited with Royden at 4 a.m. my time. I don't even know what time it was his time, because he's in South Africa. So I was like, being productive. I always want to be productive. And that's my biggest, downfall, I guess, that I've seen in this business, is when just people fade away. And I'm like, how could you not treat this like your baby? Darren, my great friend, multimillionaire, huge leader in this business, he always says that, and Mike, treat your business like a baby, like it's your baby. Don't treat it like a hobby. Anything you do in life, if you focus on it, if you treat it good, you're going to succeed above and beyond. And with affiliate marketing and attraction marketing, you can't go wrong, because you're working with multi-billion-dollar companies that will pay you huge commissions all the way, and also huge bonuses from $2,000 a month all the way up to $300,000 a month. And there's no topping. Like, people just keep succeeding and keep hitting different sales volume, and then they got a new like $320,000 incentive monthly, or every 3 months, quarterly. And it just keeps going up and up and up, because we see our business partners flowing, that we're expanding all over the entire world. And don't get me wrong, I heard somebody say, because me and Tito are very social. Okay, you don't have to be social to start this business, but we're very social, and everybody wants to know what we do. What do you do to live in a house like that? What do you do to drive a car like that? What do you do to have this freedom? And I tell them, and they're like, oh, well, you're at the top. Oh, well, you're already there. You're going to always make it. You're the top dog in this business. And I'm like, that's not true. There's people who are more successful than me. And I started, and I'm more, and it's not to throw my mentor under the, under the bridge or anything, but my mentor, I'm more successful than him. Okay. I got more sales volume, right? And I kept working on my business. So you can become more successful than me. This is not the top person is here that started this business or started 3 years ago, and then you're always going to be here and you're never. But who cares anyways? Who cares if that top person got 10 million and you only got 1 million this year? You got 1 million. That's the way I think it. I'm like, when somebody did speak what an MLM is, I'm like, who cares? If you're making money in that business, who cares? This isn't an MLM. Okay. But there's some traits like it, like, you know, a lot of MLMs work with different companies, products. I noticed that. So they're like, we rather work with affiliate. Who cares? I don't care. If that product is proven and I don't have to test it and I don't have to ship it and I don't have to hold it and my house doesn't consist of 1 million products, I'm like, good, because I don't know where to start. I don't want to be like Shopify. I don't want to be like Amazon and I have a whole bunch of products and I'm like, oh my goodness, what do I do? I chose the wrong product. I don't know how to sell it. I don't know how to market it. I don't want to be like that. So I don't really emphasize on that. And even if somebody was in affiliate marketing and they're doing great, that's wonderful. Like Theo's brother's in Amway. He's doing good. He got himself a nice little condo. He talks about Amway. No, everybody runs from him, but that's fine. He's doing good. Us, to get into Amway, Theta was in Amway. It's a lot of it's a lot of networking, and I don't have time for that. Like I said, I'm social to have fun and everything. I don't have time to network. I don't have time to go to these meetings and do and and keep buying the products. I noticed that they talked about it. You keep buying these products, and the products are no good. My brother-in-law sent us the product. I don't want to down it, but I was like, this is full of sugar. I'm not going to take those vitamins. I'm not going to take that. I'm like energy drinks that are just horrible. Like, so I was like, I'm a health freak, and I'm all about behind the product. If I don't believe in something, I will not market it. That's another thing. Okay. And the products we have are medical grade. Good for you. They help people. There's traveling essential. Okay. Cruises involved. Huge, huge money. There's communication. There's fitness programs. Okay. With all of that being said, it's totally me, totally Paulo, totally Esther. And I know Royden loves the product. Okay. So if we can stand behind what we believe, if we can stand behind a business plan, we can stand behind our system, we can stand behind the product, and we can also stand behind our community because we're trustworthy and full of transparency and consistency, okay, and community, then boom, we got it. And that's why we've been booming since the last 6 years. And that's why we're growing at an exponential rate every single year. So I guess
I want to add to that.
yeah, I was going to say that without further going. Why don't you add something?
Because I know you talked about, the products are really great, but when I jumped into this business, I didn't really care about the products. Honestly, I jumped in it because I saw the business potential of not, being able to work online and being able to do things at my own pace and be my own boss. And so it wasn't until I would say a year into the business that I started appreciating the products in the back end. And so yeah, it really depends on what you come into, like if you want the products or not, if you're interested in business, either or. What we have in the business system, what we've created over the years, what we've fine-tuned, what we've we've tested and tried, it's all working. And it just shows you with what I gave with the numbers of how big our community is growing. And even back then, like I was trying stuff like on the offline space. So I joined World Ventures. Some of you might know it's a travel company and stuff, but I was asked to network and, write a list of all your friends and family, colleagues that you can contact, and contact 5 people at least once a day and try to, set up meetings and so on. I'm like, I'm working full time as a nurse and plus running this business on the side, plus trying to potentially run this on the side. I'm like, I don't have the time to do it. Whereas with this business, a lot of it is with our traction marketing, how we have our ads out, people are coming to you. A lot of our stuff is we have templates of how to reply back to people. If you're not sure how to reply back, you have your mentoring coach to reach out and say, like, I don't know, this person asked me a question, I don't know how to answer it. Bam, we give you a template of how to answer back. And so that's why, like with Georgia saying like how she can respond back to 14, 15 people in a given time, it's because we have all the stuff on the back end that you can just plug in, like you can just paste it on as a comment and adjust it according to how you talk, and then that's how you're able to answer. And so it's been tried and tested. We're just growing every day. I'm always shocked at seeing the numbers of how big our community is growing. But yeah, that's still, like, as a nurse, like my background, I do oncology clinical trials. I consent patients onto clinical trials. I give them all the information. I set up 2-hour meetings, even multiple times, just to go over all the information. And I carry that with this business. I give people all the information so that they can make a well-informed decision before they can jump in and see if this is a fit for them. There might be a handful of people, they may not see it as a fit, but if it's for you, this could change your life. This could change your mindset, your opportunities. It can, once you jump in, you can realize like the true potential, and you can also pass that on to other people who you see struggling on a day-to-day basis because they're tired of going into work, they're overworked. And as you know, a lot of people got laid off because of the pandemic, and just more work got put onto those people that stuck around. And that's what I'm seeing the pattern right now. Like, you go around, everyone is short staffed, but yet you're expected to do the same amount of work plus extra. And I don't know how long people are going to last, because I've already burnt out twice in my career, and I will never go to that point again. And that's why I started this business. And so I'm hoping all of you who are watching that, you feel inspired, you feel like you want to hear more about it, watch our free information webinar. We have it today at 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern time. If you resonate with Esther or George or myself or Roy or Tan, unfortunately Tan had to drop off because he has a young baby, and so he had to drop off. But if you resonate with any one of us, just register, put your name and email on our business page, and we will send you a link to watch a free information webinar that goes through the basics of how to set up an online business. And if you have any questions afterwards, reach out to any of us, and we'll be gladly able to answer any of those questions. But do your due diligence, watch the webinar, ask questions, and just go with your guts and see if this is, sort of the right fit for you or not.
100%. Thank you for that. And I'll just add one more comment, and I'll see if Esther wants to add anything else to what Paulo said. Most of the times, what I see, hi, beautiful. Most of the times, what I see that why people don't continue when they sign up, because you're going to watch the free workshop. Anybody that is interested, or whoever actually watched the free workshop, and you haven't took the next step to sign up, because that's your next step. You sign up and you get 2 hours of pre-coaching call videos. And they explain the companies we're affiliated, how you're going to be making this money, how you're going to be making huge bonuses, what you're going to be advertising, what we're going to set you up with. Like it goes into huge details. What I notice is why a lot of people don't continue. Well, not a lot of people, but just a very small percentage of those few people. They don't watch the coaching call videos properly, and they don't kind of understand the business plan. And they're like, oh my goodness, I'm stuck. If I have that coaching call, that means I have to get started. Well, here's a really good info for anybody who signed up or didn't sign up already and wants to get started, or signed up and just didn't get the gist and they're like, I don't know if I want to continue. Guys, watch the coaching videos, the training videos we send you after you sign up very thoroughly. Watch them and see what this business is about, because a lot of them don't. A lot of them don't realize that they got to watch that word. They get directed, but they think that they're like, I watched it already. They watched our free workshop. Or they didn't understand it properly. And they're like, wait a minute. If I also get a business partner and I make a commission from them if they make a sale, then they're like, MLM. No. Let me tell you something. The way these companies have their compensation plan is incredible. I've never seen anything like this. You're never going to see anything even in real estate, because I have a lot of real estate friends. Like, I know a lot of very well-off people, especially in this area, but just like a lot of my friends are super successful, and they're into mortgage, real estate, all that, lawyers, and I hear what they do, and let me tell you something. Believe it or not, a lot of real estate agents are like MLMs. It's weird, and I didn't know that before I became good friends with them, because they recruit, and a lot of what they do is recruiting, and then they make a certain percentage of the people's sales and stuff. And I'm like, we're not like that. Even there, we're not like that. So if you see our compensation plan, that you get paid on your own sales volume, and if people that you're sponsoring succeed above and beyond, you get these huge bonuses out of nowhere without touching any of their commission. So I really love how much these companies reward us. I really am grateful for that, because I secured my children's future. Like, as I'm like staying up late, because I like to stay up late, and I like to, pamper myself or work out or shower. We have such a beautiful, huge, big bathroom, and a sauna and a jacuzzi. Like, I want to enjoy what I created, right? This lifestyle I created. So sometimes I stay up a little bit late with kids go to bed, but it makes me think, right? I have some time to think. And when I think about everything I created, I'm like, I'm so secured. Like, thank you, Jesus, that I'm so secured. Like, everything that I built, it's impossible for me to, go back. It's impossible. Anybody on here right now, it's impossible. If you see the business plan, once you make that sales volume, you get paid a higher amount. You're only going to get paid more. And once you're advertised, once you have that good ad or those free ads, you're only going to get more buyers. I built a huge empire for me and my children. And even the foundation that I'm creating, like, I built a huge empire, and so have you guys. So I want to thank you guys for coming on. Esther, did you want to add anything else? Because I know that you've been sitting there so quietly. Did you want to add anything else to this live today before we let everybody go?
Well, one thing I would like to say, I see a lot of people there are afraid of getting out of their comfort zone. But for me, I always say, for me, it has been the best thing to get out of my comfort zone and just get on it, because life is not going to get easier by just going and working out every day, like working your 9 to 5. If you're not going to make a difference in your life, nobody else is going to do it for you. You got to step out of your comfort zone. And if you are willing to learn, you can do anything that you put your mind to it. So that's what I have learned the last year, that I'm just glad that I got into this business. I a lot of times ask myself, why didn't I see it sooner? But it wasn't meant for me to be sooner. It was just the perfect time. And, people, like, whoever is looking for a better lifestyle and is looking to have a plan B, even though you're working, but are afraid of not being able to make it work for you, it works for you. You only have to put in your time, your effort. Of course, you gotta treat it, you gotta put your effort into it, like all of us have. But it's never too late to start. You don't have to say, oh, I don't have an education. Everyone can do this, and we're all there to support each other and to secure a future for our kids, for our families, our loved ones. And nothing better when you can be at home. And especially, like, for us right now, my babies, for a few weeks, they were not feeling well, and I was like, wow, I'm just happy that I can be here with them. I don't have to ask my boss for permission to stay home with them. No, I can be here and taking care of them while my business runs in the background. It's nothing better than get out of your comfort zone if you want a better future, right? Why being stuck in your life all the time? Better work hard now and learn how to work smarter. That would be it for me, Georgia.
Amen. And I want to say that Esther's a huge inspiration to many of our business partners. And a lot of times people don't realize how much they do. And I just want to thank you for everything. And the same thing with Paulo. You guys have impacted so many people's lives. You don't even know. You don't know how many Spanish people or people that speak Spanish. We have our people from Guatemala, people from Mexico that Esther helps. So I want to give a huge shout out to her. Please, if anybody wants to get started and you speak Spanish or German, like literally hit her up, because she has helped so many of my business partners. We have a lot of people that don't speak English well, or sometimes don't understand the training, and she's there. She's always there. She doesn't have to help them. She doesn't. That's why you're blessed, Esther. And to not give up. Don't give up on your dreams. Believe me. And I believe, I'll say this one thing about my beliefs. I know it's true. We are here to be tested and trialed. You're here to see how hard you could take it, because believe me, there's things that come at me and I just stand still and I don't fall. I don't let things fall. Believe me, I've almost fell. Almost. Okay, let that tear come, where you keep that stone face, but you don't fall. Don't fall in this world, because the moment you fall, I'm sorry to say, people will kick you down. Don't fall. You have to continue to rise up. There ain't nothing in this world that you can't overcome, and especially in this easy online world. There's nothing you can't overcome. You can overcome anything if you put your mind to it and if you believe. You don't have to let out your anger. You don't have to let out your pain or whatever that case is. You could talk to a friend. Me, Paulo. I bug Paulo, Esther. We're besties. Paulo, can you help me with this? I'll call you later, Paulo. But we're there for each other. Like, that's another thing. But don't let nothing push you down. Keep going. Keep focused. So I love you all. Please watch our workshop tonight. It's going to be amazing. 5 p.m. PST. Hit up our websites. Mine is georgiawilliams.ca. Click that link in that bio. juanpaulo.com. Go to his link. Same thing, Esther, anthonyandesther.net. Any of our business partners that you are watching this and you're viewing, message them directly if you don't see the website, and they'll send you the free workshop. It means that I mentored them and coached them, me and Paulo. And Royden, I'm literally coaching him to mentor people, and he's getting started in his business. So did you want to add anything else, Paulo?
No, that's it. That's a really great send off and finish. So, yeah.
Thank you all. God bless you.
Everyone.
Bye. Bye.